Do y'all think this is weird that I don't like walking under trees? Look at all these trees. I always feel like because I'm so tall that I'm gonna bump into something. See, this tree is really big. Look at this. I'm not walking under that. So what I'm gonna do is get on the street right here and walk on the street and go behind the tree. Now I'm in front of the tree. Oh God, I need a break. Here's another church. Look at this shit. Look at that. Look at that. Look how high it is. Oh my gosh. I can't be the only one that loves castles. Oh shit, my phone is telling me it's dying. It's on 20%. I'm almost home. I'm a couple blocks away. Look at that beautiful, gorgeous looking thing. I'm getting turned on by looking at this damn church. Look at that thing. It's huge. Fucking huge. I love it. I bet you people looking at me like, is this motherfucker traveling or what? They probably think I visited Massachusetts or something. They don't know I live around the corner and I'm making a vlog. Look at the fucking people looking at me like, what the fuck, is this motherfucker new or something? Because I look like, what I look like is those people that travel outside the area, people that are not from the area. What do they call those? Trespassers? I don't know. Y'all tell me in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. But isn't that gorgeous? I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh. Okay, almost home. Damn, my hands are getting slippery. Did I tell y'all? I walked into the store the other day. This was, no, not the other day. This was 2 weeks ago, right? I was with my daughter. Last time my daughter was here. So, hold on, I'm across the street. I wanted to say thanks to the car, but I gave him a head nod instead, since I'm holding up a. And this is a war memorial. Look at that. War memorial. And this is the building. This is how it looks. Okay. It's pretty cool, right? This one's pretty big too. Look at that. It's a war memorial. So anyway, back to the store, right? So I go into the store. I'm about to pass the store right now. Look, this is the memorial still. Just showing y'all. Isn't that cool? I've never been in there, but I don't know, I'm gonna go in there. And then there's McDonald's. My daughter's favorite place right across the street. Right here. So there's that. But yeah, there is a store that sells like clothes, shoes. It's a Chinese people own it. They sell like aesthetics and plants and cups and plates and even suitcases, you know, all kinds of stuff in there. Jewelry. Expensive jewelry too, like I'm talking about real jewelry. Okay, this is the store right here. I'm about to show y'all right now. It's closed. God damn. There's a lot of people outside. Alright, so this store right here. No, wait, where is it? Oh, right here, right here. So, sometimes me and my daughter go here. So 2 weeks ago, right? We walk in there, and there's a Puerto Rican girl that works there. I'd never seen her before. Now, mind you, I noticed her, but I didn't pay her no mind. You know, I'm with my daughter. You know, she's being a pain in the ass as it is, and she's trying to grab stuff, grab all all kinds of toys in there because they sell toys in there, stuffed animals too. So she's grabbing everything. I'm telling her, hey, stop that, put that back, you know. Or she's trying to grab stuff that's expensive. I'm like, no, you got enough teddy bears. I'll get you one another time. You got plenty of teddy bears. So the girl, so all of a sudden I feel somebody staring at me, right? So I'm like, damn. In my head, I'm like, is that chick staring at me? So I look to my left, and she's standing right in front of me, smiling like the biggest smile on her face. Like she was looking at me like, I'm talking about her eyes was like wide, like she was looking at a celebrity. I have never seen a woman look at me like that. Not in a long time. So, you know, I'm dressed like this, literally. I was wearing a white beater, and my hair was in a ponytail, but I was in a white beater like this, and I had on a different pair of white shorts and my sandals, right? So, you know, I'm just focusing on my daughter, you know, talking to my daughter because she's trying to grab everything. I'm like, hey, stop doing that. So she's smiling like this, like big ass smile. And she was cute, real cute girl, you know, a Puerto Rican girl, about 5'4", average shape, real pretty face, long curly hair, long curly black hair, dark eyes, nice lips. So, but like I said, you know what I mean? I noticed her looking at me, but I didn't make a move or nothing. So then she's like, how old's your daughter? And I said, 5 years old. No, I said she's 5. She's all, and then after I told her she's 5, she asked me, is she autistic? And I said, yeah. How did you know that? And then she says she has a 6-year-old. She has 2 kids. She has a 6-year-old son who's autistic and acts like her. So I said, oh, yeah? And she's like, yeah. And she's just looking. I'm telling you, like, if her eyes could undress me, she was undressing the fuck out of me with her eyes. And she's just licking her lips, looking at me up and down, big-ass smile, eyes is all lit up. Like, she looked, literally when I walked in the store, she acted like she has not seen a good-looking man walk in this store. I mean, this area is full of crackheads and homeless people, so, you know, that's probably what she sees mostly. I mean, regular people go in there, but she probably don't see attractive men going there a lot, unless they're with their girl. Because sometimes when I go in there, there's people in there, but usually they're with their girl, or it's mostly women that go in there, not many men. If men go in there, usually they're with their girlfriend or their wife, or they got their wife and their kids with them. You know what I'm saying? Usually they come like as a family. So she probably doesn't really see like an attractive guy walking there by himself. So after she says her 6-year-old son is autistic, I said, you new here? Like, you just got this job? Because I've been going to this little place for years, since I moved here 5 years ago. No, 7 years ago. I think 6 years ago, yeah. And I ain't never seen her before. So I said, you new? You just got this job? And she said, yeah, I just got this job. And I said, okay. So then I paid for everything, and she's just smiling the whole time, talking about her kids, and, you know, I'm talking about my daughter. So then after I paid for everything, I left. So guess what I did? I waited. Mind you, the store closes at 6 p.m. every day, except they're not open on Mondays. No, they're not open on Mondays or Sundays, right? But they're open Tuesday through Saturday, and they always close at 6 p.m. So it was about 5:50, and I said, wait a minute. If she works here, that means she's about to get out of work. So me and the baby went across the street, and we just sat there. You know, we just sat down somewhere across the street, and I waited for her to get out of her job. And when she got out of her job, I said, hey, yo, mommy, come in. Like, real confident. I wish I would have recorded it, because she gave me her number quick. I should have clicked on that record button. Next time I got y'all. But let me walk another block. So she comes out the store. I say, hey, yo, mommy, come here. Now, mind you, she actually had parked her car. I didn't know that was her car I was standing in front of. You know, it could have been anybody's car. But, what you call it? So, she walks across the street towards me. And then she opens her car. And I said, you got a man? Just like that, same facial expression I got right now. You got a man? And then she's like, she kind of hesitated. And she said, what? I said, do you have a man? And I walked up to her. This is what I did. Pretend the girl is here. Pretend the girl, remember she's 5'4". So I walked up to her. I got close to her and I said, do you have a man, sweetheart? And then she, you know, she's looking up at me and, what you call it? So she's looking up at me and she says, no. So then I said, give me your number. Just like that. Straight face and everything. And demanding too. Like I didn't stutter, I didn't come across nervous. Remember, I'm a Leo. We don't care. We'll walk up to somebody and ask them for their number. So I said, oh yeah? Give me a number. So, you know, it's like this. Give me a number. You know, since she was shorter than me. So, anyway, so she says, okay. So then she gets her phone out, and then she said, she kind of stood there like real hesitant. So then I said, if you don't want to give me your number, then you could give me the Snapchat. So then, because I kind of feel like she didn't want to give me her number. I just got that vibe. Remember, I'm an empath, so I'm really good at reading people. I'm like a block away from my house. See, this is Circle K. This is just some random parking lot. I used to live in this building right here when I first moved here. That house right there. Isn't that crazy? And now I only live a block away from it. That's where I was living when I first moved here. Yep. That girl that just walked by was cute, but she was pregnant. No thanks. I would love to have one more kid, but if it's gonna be me raising a kid, it's gonna be my own. I don't want no baby daddy problems, or I don't mind if a woman already has kids. I'm talking about if she's pregnant. I don't know, something about that don't seem right. Not trying to judge though, you know. You never know, maybe the baby daddy died, or he moved, or he went to jail. But even the jail thing, 9 times out of 10, she's still calling him from payphones on the low. Remember that movie Baby Boy? I think that's what it's called, with Tyrese. Oh God. Look. This is across the street from my house. It's just one big bush. And then this is my building right here. Domino's is right there. When you see Domino's, that's how you know you're next to my house. Look at this big ass building. So anyway, keep getting off track. So she gives me her Snapchat. She said, so I said, how about you give me a Snapchat instead? So then she gives me her phone and she said, okay, you type it in. So I typed in my Snapchat and then I added her. I said, hold on, before you walk away, let me add you. And then I said, and I want to see you add me back. So I added her and then I said, let me see, add me back. because I'm going to message you right now. So then she added me, and I said, hello. I said, hello, sexy. And then she responded. So I said, all right. Well, I said, well, it was nice meeting you, and I guess I'll see you around. So we basically text, like, not much. I mean, she didn't really talk much, to be honest. We text, like, every 6 hours. And it wasn't even a conversation. She didn't seem interested in having a conversation anyway. So, basically, I'm checking my mailbox real quick. So basically, the girl said, my little mailbox right there. So basically, the girl said, so she said, look, after we talked a little bit, right? I was the one doing most of the talking. After we talked a little bit, I said to her, I said, you know, I would like to meet her, you know. And I told her I could cook, and she said she would like to. She said she got excited when I told her I could cook. And I showed her some pictures of my cooking. And then she said, ooh, that looks really good. And I said, oh, I could definitely cook for you sometime, you know. And she seemed excited about that. And I told her I have my own place. I live alone. That my daughter doesn't live with me. I see her every 2 weeks. You know, so we talked a little bit. That was the first day. Then she says to me, I need to tell you something.